Hi, it's April 5th, 2010, and it's time for the Sykes update. Very busy 2 weeks here at the Capitol. A lot of committee work. Appropriations Committee heard a number of bills the past 2 weeks, over 50 on the agenda, both sessions. And so those are one of the bills I want to talk about came out of the appropriations process, and that is the Meth Offender Registry. What my bill does is creates a meth offender registry here in Oklahoma, so that if you're convicted of a methamphetamine offense, that you will not be allowed to possess pseudoephedrine. This is necessary because unfortunately they've switched to a new method of manufacturing, and meth labs are back on the rise, although they're not as the same method as before. Unfortunately, the addicts and the producers out there have found a new way to make meth, and this is going to keep that completely out of their hands, not just behind the counter, but completely out of their hands if you have a meth offense. Very excited about it. It's going to be model legislation. Other states are looking at it as well, and hopefully we'll do something to curb the rise of meth labs. For a while there, with our pseudoephedrine law behind the counter, we went dramatic decrease in meth labs, and as we've seen that rise, this is our response to it. Glad to work with the Oklahoma Bureau of Narcotics in bringing forth this legislation, and look forward to it being signed into law soon.
The fight against meth enters a new round.
Drug agents thought they had the problem in check. Well, now they're finding meth labs on the rise again. Fox 25's Phyllis Williams tells us what the state is doing to get meth under control again.
The ingredients sit on the table.
We saw this older recipe resurface called the one pot or shake and bake.
Shake and bake meth started in Tulsa. Now it's spread across the state, including the metro.
And in some ways it's more dangerous.
Shaking the bottles holding meth can be explosive. People are dying.
When the apartment complex went up, 2 people died in an adjacent apartment. They were just innocent people living there.
James Nelson says it's scary to think users can cook anywhere, anytime.
Like a cancer or anything else, it involves us all, and it's not going to do anything but cost us in the long run.
Oklahoma Bureau of Narcotics made headway in the fight against meth in 2004 when Oklahoma passed a law limiting access to pseudoephedrine, a key ingredient in making meth.
We had knocked out meth labs by over 90% from 2004 through about September of 08. We were averaging about 1,300 a year, and we got them down to about 100 to 150.
Last year, OBN found nearly 750 meth labs. There's a new addition to crack down even further, giving your birth date to buy pseudoephedrine.
That birth date requirement took effect November 1st, and we also dumped the state driver's license data into our system. Since November 1st, we have blocked 21,000 sales.
Phyllis Williams, Fox 25 News.
The Oklahoma Bureau of Narcotics is working with the legislature to create a meth lab registry. It would list people who have meth convictions in the past 10 years, and anyone on that list would be banned from buying or possessing pseudoephedrine.
Going to be a busy week on the floor this week, as all those bills that have come out of committee are going to be heading to the floor. So check back later this week for another Sykes update.